What's going on with all my billionaires out there? This the guy, Hood's Billionaire. Welcome to Hood's Billionaire TV. Big favor, big abundance. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Chad Johnson, Ocho Cinco, saying all the jewelry he ever wore was fake. And that's how he was ended up able to save all of his money. Let's talk about it. So, Chad Johnson was recently on Club Shay Shay. On Club Shay Shay. He was on there, he was speaking. And he pretty much was talking to Shannon Sharpe about, how cheap he was and how he never bought no real jewelry and how he was flying Spirit and never really just spending a lot of money on nothing. He just was one of the cheapest NFL players. Now, how do I feel about this? I feel like this. This is just my honest opinion. I feel like, when niggas get to a certain point of life, you know what I'm saying? Maybe like the things that they value change and like they message might change. So I'm not saying that Chad Johnson was cheap. I'm not calling him cheap at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he was cheap. I'm definitely not saying that he not cheap. You know what I'm saying? But what I am saying is that Chad definitely was living that NFL life. If anybody remember the Chad Ocho Cinco that I remember that played for the Bengals, anybody that remember that Chad Ocho Cinco, they know. You feel what I'm saying? They know who he used to be. Like, as you can see from these pictures, like, bro, like, if that's fake jewelry, and I'm not saying they do make, they make like replicas. Like, you can get a chain made and then get a replica made. But I mean, goddamn, that ain't no. He talking about he got all his jewelry from Claire's. Don't none of that shit this nigga look like he got on his neck or wrist look like he got it from Claire's. They don't sell this type of shit at Claire's, nigga. Those are custom pendants. Custom pendants, nigga. Them is kilos. You feel what I'm saying? You got a kilo of fake gold? Like, I don't think that that's true. You feel what I'm saying? I think that you went through your phases. He admitted, he's like, yeah, I drove all the cars, the Fords and Lambos, but they were leases. I never bought none of them. Well, that's what pretty much most of these niggas do. They lease their cars. They lease luxury cars. And they pay, they might have to pay a high-ass lease, but it's not theirs. They don't have the liability to it to own it forever. You feel what I'm saying? So, that's not, so it's like what he trying to say. I get what he's saying, and he might be living that life now. And he might have been living it, let's say, over the course of the past, like, I don't know how many years. But to say, like, oh, I always lived that, I was cheap during my NFL career, I'm calling bullshit. Chad, come on, bro. Like, I'm seeing you definitely was riding in luxury, high-end foreign vehicles. And all of the jewelry that I'm seeing in these pictures look very real. You know what I'm saying? I'm a jewelry guy. You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, if you buy it right, it will at least hold its value. You got to make sure you always buy gold. Don't bust down your watches. Don't get buy the factory watch. Don't get the bezel added or the band bust down. If you do chains, make sure that it's primarily gold. You can get some diamonds in there. Make sure they're quality diamonds. They doing this push for lab-made diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And if that's the way you want to go, cool. But, diamonds from the earth are a little bit more rare in most cases. In some cases, the lab-mades can be more expensive than the ones from the earth that are naturally grown, organic diamonds. But you got to know how to buy right? So it's like, Chad, like, you not telling me that this jewelry and all this, oh, this shit was just fake. I was just doing this for it's like, nah, bro. What I really think happened is after you had that divorce with Evelyn, your career kind of went down. Evelyn is an expensive chick herself. Lazada, you feel what I'm saying? So I feel like when your career kind of went down, you divorced from Evelyn. I think that might have been when you start going on this, man, I'm a super cheapskate vibe. You feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I love what you preaching. I'm not even finna go against what you preaching. What you're preaching is being financially responsible, which is what you should preach. Which is what all men should do. You should be. Now, I'm not finna get up here and be on the holier than thou kick and be like, oh, this and that and this and that. Because I'm not that type of person. I'm not a holier than thou type of person. You feel what I'm saying? We all got vices. We all got things that we like to do. And I believe, I'm a firm believer in, if you worked hard for it, to have something, you feel what I'm saying? If you worked hard to have something, you know, and to be able to afford, you know, the things that you really like, then by all means go get those things. Because all of those top guys, the Warren Buffetts and all of them that you hear them talk, oh, I lived in the same house. Warren Buffett owned like 4 planes. You feel what I'm saying? He owns like 4 jets. So, you know, to each his own. You feel what I'm saying? You can live in the same house, but you own 4 private jets. So that's, you know, it's tomato. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, be able to do the things that you like to do, but for the most part, on a day-to-day basis, you should live frivolous. You should bargain shop. You should. Me and my brother, shout out my older brother, Big Kev, man. Me and my brother, we literally be getting a kick out of getting deals on shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? We get a pair of jeans. Oh, nigga, I got these jeans on sale for $100. I love saying shit like that. Like, shit like that makes me feel good. You feel what I'm saying? Like, oh, nigga, these jeans was $100. You know what I'm saying? Or, oh, nigga, I got these kicks on sale for, you know what I'm saying, $175. Nigga, we love like that. We get a kick out of that. We get a rush out of that. You feel what I'm saying? We get a rush out of saving money. You feel what I'm saying? So to each his own, man. You feel what I'm saying? But I definitely agree with the message that he preaching. And he need to go to the Rookie Symposium and let all them know that, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because financial literacy, being frugal and saving your money and investing your money is a smart way to go about life. But do I believe he was always like that? No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? So, but it is what it is. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. This the guy who's being there. Big favor, big abundance. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. This the guy who's being there. Big favor, big abundance. I'm gone.